White sand beaches that leave a lasting impression on visitors. Some behind bars, but only imprisoned by a good time. All stress vanishes like smoke. Even a stroll along the shoreline makes a plane ticket worth it. From children to adults. It's Negril in Westmoreland. The tourists love it.
We always feel safe when we're here. We've been coming here for years.
It's been really great. Like, nothing to complain about at all.
Okay, so we've been coming here for over a decade now. And every time we leave the property that we're staying at, we've always felt safe.
This is probably our 5th time. Yeah. Just the weather is beautiful, the people are friendly, it's just enjoyable.
But hoteliers want more.
30 years for a fruit and vegetable market. I mean, I think that's being patient. I think we've been very patient with that.
Government should lead, and I think through joint venture, we can make it better.
It's not inviting. It's not inviting. You know, some little shops, you know, might paint up and they might look a little good, but it needs a lot more than that. A lot more than that.
Things have changed, but it has not changed the way we would have liked it to.
Promises, we're not short of. If we could survive by promises, we would be the best resort here in the world.
If you travel along the Negril Strip, several hotels with the most lavish rooms hold the world's best regarded beaches, but the journey loses vitality here.
This is the Negril Beach Park, an area promised many developments. It's a sore point for hoteliers and some smaller tourism players. Why? Years have passed and the promises have remained promises.
A 2015 JIS article says, then Tourism Minister Dr. Wickham McNeil says 14 beaches across the island were being targeted for development at the time. In a sectoral debate presentation on May 27, 2014, Dr. McNeil announced that more than $1.3 billion was earmarked for transformational projects in Negril and Falmouth over 3 years.
This investment will produce a town residents can be proud of. One that presents an improved experience for their visitors, providing opportunities for enjoyment by both groups.
This included the Norman Manley Beach Park in Negril, referred to as the Negril Beach Park, where he said design work was being completed. The facilities expected to be provided included children's play areas, seating with tables, picnic areas and gazebos, restrooms and changing rooms, and adequate parking, among others. All of that's absent today. Some of the only seats available, rust-riddled. Stone tables and chairs closer to the beach here. Some visitors isolating, and some locals use it to pass time. Hoteliers say it's the depiction of scant regard and say how the park is being run now affects smaller tourism players. Daniel Grizzle has been in Negril for 51 years.
We need a park. The land is there. We need a park for our citizen. And we need nothing less than what you have in Montego Bay. That's a beautiful park. We see no reason why we should have anything less than that here. How long is it since we've been promised? How long can it take? It's not a money problem. It's poor management. It's the fact that we are neglected. We are only remembered for our tax.
Cliff Reynolds operated 3 restaurants in Negril up until 2018.
They have a little place down there with a couple bathrooms, which is not even up to a particular standard. There's no proper infrastructure there for persons to go and utilize a park. And for a resort area that generates so much money, and so much persons over the years travel to, I think governments over the years have treated Negril very, very bad. There's a lot of talking, but there's no evidence to all these talks that they're making.
In his sectoral debate in the House of Representatives on April 18, 2023, Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett said Negril was the next location to benefit from a major park development.
With the Prime Minister's program, Negril will be the next major park development like the Harmony Park in Montego Bay, and that will be coming soon.
The park is still not up and running. But these tourists are still utilizing the space, and they've noticed a few issues.
It was very beautiful, the sand, the beach, the rest. The sunset is very beautiful. We saw that maybe we would like to have a space to sit or to see the sunset, but the rest, yeah.
First of all, I think maybe to clean the trash and everything, be a better place, maybe some installation for the local people to be a nice beach for the local people is good. The rest of the beach, it was only for the resorts and everything. So I think if we have a public space for people and families and everything, it's going to be nice.
Across from the park, the craft market.
If you were from another country and you drive past where that craft market, would you feel tempted to really go there? No. So why do you expect people to go and spend their money there? We need to put the craft people in a place that is conducive to shopping.
Licensed craft traders also say the lack of upkeep at the park is a problem because it means missing out on potential traffic. When I visited, there were more vendors than tourists. They say this has been the reality for some time.
Every year they're going to fix it. Make it beautiful, the stores can come over, big, nice, pretty park every year, and it's remains same way. Now we're getting worse and worse now. Now, every day you come, you sit down, very weird one tourist come in now, we can make something really bad.
She says if the park is developed, it will attract more people.
Yes, for at least people will come over there and they can look over the market and then walk over. Over there, that fix up nicely with tourist attraction, so it can attract people to come over. So I don't know what they do about it. But every year is the same.
Some residents too long for promises to graduate to reality.
You know, when time it does Lego so, attractive, but when it develop now, it bring attraction to the locals and bring attraction to overseas people. Because back in the days you used to have Negril people who used to run it, but because of bad management and bad everything, it just run down. But there is still hope.
They want the experience to be in line with the minister's stance in his presentation in the June 17, 2025 sectoral debate. He said tourism success is not measured by visitor numbers or hotel rooms.
Instead, we are constructing a tourism sector that is inclusive, resilient, and proudly Jamaican. One in which every citizen, from Negril's white sand beaches to Moran Point's rugged coastline, feels the pulse of opportunity generating in this vital industry.
From PMP days, when we come leading up power down here, and we can make the first move. So I'm going to fix the beach park, make it beautiful. People can go enjoy themselves. You know, go further.
So if you can see in the craft markets, everybody sitting down looking at one another, how are we going to survive? How are we going to pay our bills?
Let's hear from Pansy Rayson, another hotelier in the industry for 22 years. She says the craft market itself is lacking.
They need to tidy up the craft market, first of all. That needs a total 100% overhaul. And that will attract the people now to come out of the hotels and go there and spend some money now within the community.
Their business is declining yearly, right? Because of the environment. Nothing to do with them. They're trying their best. But the environment in which they operate is not conducive to shopping. Simple as that. And we talk about helping the poor and everybody, oh, they love the poor. Then if you love the poor, create an environment in which the poor can become wealthy.
Negril needs attention. Negril is dying. We need attention. All of the infrastructure in Negril needs to be addressed. And I would go further to say, no more all-inclusive should be built in Negril. Not one more block should be placed in the ground in the resort area, because we do not have the infrastructure to manage what we have now, so why are you going to add more? stop fooling yourself.
Oh, get a passport for my baby. Lord, and get it stamped tonight. I said you wanna go.
You've heard the complaints, but after the break, we'll have some more issues in Negril, so stay tuned.